Hello. I'm pretty central. Hello and welcome to the live stream for episode 40 of A Voice for Radio. We'll be starting soon, um, but as I'm sure you're aware, there's been a lot of news recently. I'm trying to get my head around it, and hopefully we can distribute some news for you soon. We'll be starting in 2 minutes. Well, hello there. You are listening to Extreme Radio and the 40th episode of A Voice for Radio. There has been a lot of news today, not just in the general news, but university news. Today, it was confirmed that at the university we have a confirmed case of the coronavirus. So, understandably, everyone is all over the place. But I won't let that stop me today. I'll communicate with you all the important information you need to know, or at least as much as I can. But I also want to be here to have a bit of fun, a couple of hours of fun, so that we can just step away from everything and have a bit of joy in our lives, if to put it, well, to try not to put it too grandly. But anyway, shall we have the theme tune and we can get on with it? Yeah, why not? Um, Here we go. Right, so what have we got coming up on our 40th episode of A Voice for Radio? Well, I'm going to keep you updated with all that you need to know with regards to the coronavirus situation, shall we say. But we're also going to play exclusively fun songs today so that we can take a moment to have a bit of fun. Now, I am fresh. You may be tuning in today if you saw me co-present the election coverage of the student union results on Friday evening. If you are, welcome. If not, hello again, dear listener, my one listener, my what's the word? Good, determined, resilient listener. Let's have our first song, shall we? Before I mumble loads and loads of rubbish. This is Churn of the Board, and very much echoing a thought that that I'm currently thinking. This is our 40th episode. We could end it here. I don't know what will happen in the next few weeks if I'll be allowed to come in, but if not, here is a plea to the guys in charge here at the university and Extreme Radio. There we go. That was Give Me Just a Little More Time there by Chairman of the Board. That was also technically, I should I didn't introduce it as a proper segment then, I should have. Also, one of our peripheral sounds, you may have noticed that. That's from the one of those McDonald's adverts there, if you're wondering where that music uh, has come from. Right, so let me give you a few updates. So at the moment, um, our Prime Minister has well, he's given. Is he still? Yeah. No. Okay. Oh, what am I doing? Has just given his first daily coronavirus update. So let's give you a summary there from BBC News. He has said that everyone should now avoid social contact with others. In London, the virus is a few weeks ahead compared with the rest of the UK. Outside China, the number of infections have passed 87,000, with case numbers standing at 80,860 in China. Germany has closed its border, it shares with 5 other countries, and the French President Emmanuel Macron will be giving a televised address to the nation. Stock markets have plunged despite action from central banks. The World Health Organization director urges governments to test all suspected virus cases, not just serious ones. And the US authorities have advised against gatherings of more than 50 people. And the Supreme Court has shut down. So that's a picture of the situation around the world. Um, and it's just to delve into that first point in a bit more detail. The Prime Minister has said that now is the time for everyone to stop non-essential contact with others and to stop all unnecessary travel. Some key points here: if anyone who lives with someone who has a cough or temperature should stay at home for 14 days. People should start working from home where they possibly can. People should avoid pubs, clubs, theatres, and other social venues. Only use the NHS when we really need to. And from tomorrow, the government will no longer be. Oh, excuse me, that was a sneeze. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong with sneezes. Oh. Um, okay, giving a public health announcement, and I sneeze. And from tomorrow, the government will no longer be supporting mass gatherings using emergency workers. As far as I'm aware, there's nothing bad with sneezing. So if you sneeze, don't worry, people. Thankfully, there's no one else in the studio. But let's hope they don't have to quarantine this after I have left. Right, let's have a bit more music, shall we? I should have played this song first, actually, but I forgot about it. But anyway, let's play it now. This is another peripheral sound, a classic from Quincy Jones. Mm-mm-mm-mm. 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 Ah 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 ah. Mm-mm-mm-mm. 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 Hello. Develop, develop, develop. Mm-mm-mm-mm. There we go. That was Soul Limbo by Booker T and the MGs. And just before that was Soul Limbo by Quincy Jones. Do you know where that was from? Do you? It's from Austin Powers, of course. I was watching a video about that yesterday. There's this big scene at the start of the third film, I think, this grand number. And it's amazing how it was all storyboarded, all extremely detailed. I won't talk about much about it if you haven't seen it, but it just makes you think. There's a lot of stuff that goes into all types of media. You know, it's in your favorite film or your favorite TV program. There's a lot of planning that goes into it. It's not just thrown together, which is why this will never count as a proper example of a media program, because it is not thought out and not very good. But anyway, I'm here to have fun, and I hope you are here to have fun too. The time is 5:36, and you're listening to A Voice for Radio. On Saturday, you know me, big Sainsbury's guy. I forgot to tell you that I went to Sainsbury's. I'm sorry, those of you who are avid followers on Instagram. I did. I forgot to tell you that I went to Sainsbury's. But an exciting thing happened on that Saturday afternoon. I managed to spend exactly £30. Exactly. I was so chuffed. Also, I had what was it, a 3 times bonus nectar points offer. So got those 60 bonus nectar points. Life is great. Unfortunately, that totals up to 45 pence. But don't worry, I'm going to save it all up and go on a trip to Sainsbury's in the head office. I'm going to save up for a first class train to Sainsbury's head office in Holborn. But anyway, I also did something else on that evening. A very, very exciting thing. A couple of my friends were uh, part or are part of the university's musician society, and they were playing alongside the Welsh Sinfonia at the Great Hall. And I don't think I have yet actually. I haven't listened to music. No, no, have I? Have I gone to a? I'm sure I have. No, I'm sure I have. Well, no, it's the first time in a while I've been to a concert in the Great Hall, but it is shamazing. And don't you dare, don't know yet, don't you dare. Whew, that was close. They played a whole range of. What did they play? They played some. Oh gosh, you know what? Let's not. I've forgotten. They played this piece, is what I'm going to say. It sounded great on the evening. It's amazing live. Unfortunately, we don't have a recording of that, but we do have the original, composed by Elmer Bernstein. Elmer. Right, which one is it? I know it's. Is it the Bernstein? Ah, do you know what? Do you know why? Because they had a Leonard Byrne. They had one with the same surname, but they were both pronounced differently. Differently. Oh, we go. Right, here we go. Oh, actually, Jojo, I'm just reading here. Contrary to popular assumption, Elmer is not related to the celebrated composer and conductor Leonard, but the two were friends. Within the world of professional music, they were distinguished from each other by the use of the nicknames Bernstein West for Elmer and Bernstein East for Leonard, or Bernstein West and Bernstein East, respectively. They also pronounce their surnames differently. Here we go. Elmer pronounced his Bernstein, and Leonard used Bernstein. Right, we've cleared that up. Thank you, Wikipedia. This is Elmer Bernstein with the suite from The Magnificent Seven. Ha 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 na 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 na. La 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 na 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 na. 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. That was Elmer Bernstein. There, composer of the Suite from the Magnificent Seven. So I don't know why I paused for effect there. It just didn't really have. Yeah. Anyway, what am I talking about? Right. Uh, let's have some news, shall we? So it's a sad day today because we were told that this week we're in now, this current week would be our last of face-to-face teaching, but due to the identification of that case of the coronavirus, someone testing positive for the coronavirus, it was announced today that this would be our last day of teaching, which is it's I'm sure many people are happy and delighted, but it does mean that for me as a third year student, it was my last proper day at the university, which is sad because it's come round so quickly. Um, but yeah, that's the sad truth of the situation. But of course, we know that it has to be done. It's to ensure all of our safety. So yes, as I said, all face-to-face teaching has now been suspended at the university at the end of the day today. So online teaching will start on the 23rd of March next week. But some departments have already started the integration of these online lectures via Zoom. We tried it today in our lecture. It seemed to work all right. But yeah, it's just, I only had one lecture and one lab today, so it's quite an anticlimactic ending to my time here. But oh well. It says here they are also the university are also reviewing things, and yes, so they feel it's sensible to bring forward their plans to stop face-to-face teaching, which will cover the vast majority of subjects and classes. The decision encompasses the suspension of face to face supervision, assessment, and progression for postgraduate research students. All supervision, assessment, and progression, including vivas, thesis submissions, and confirmations of candidature, will take place online from now until the first Friday, the 1st of May. But it's different for if you're a medical or nursing student, and for all courses leading to a professional registration in the medical school or the College of Health and Human Sciences. Please wait to be advised for further information from your school or college. Understandably, um, written examinations for the summer series, examination series, are going to be thrown up into disarray. But the rest assured that the university is currently reviewing how to deal with it. And they are currently looking at alternative arrangements for examinations and will update all of us within the next 48 hours. The university is still open, remains open, but the situation is constantly under review, and you shall be updated as soon as you can with any new information with regards to any impact on services. Right, so that's a bit more serious stuff um, over and done with, but important stuff. How do we transfer on from that? Well, I can only think of one way, and that is to visit our friend. And I've got to thank Liam Murphy for this, so thank you, Liam, if you are listening. We are going to have a listen to our new friend, Kunta. Here he is with the Sunshine Girls. And this follows on nicely from our segment last week, William Bell Overture. This is. I can't believe I'm going to play this. This is Ding Dong Song by Kunta and the Sunshine Girls here on Extreme Radio. Take it away. Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened there. What are you doing? What are you doing, mate? What are you doing, mate? Yeah. Okay, right. We got it back on. Here we go. Let's try and get. Obviously, the radio does not want me to play the Ding Dong song, but I will try my darndest to get it played. Here we go. Let's have another try. You're listening to A Voice for Radio. La 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 la. Okay, right. What can we say about what we just listened to there? Yes, that was Ding Dong Song by Gunter and the Sunshine Girls. Right, I'm going to. All right, let me be straight with you. Um, I had only listened to a bit of that because Liam Murphy, remember that name, was playing a bit of it, and I thought, oh, what a fun song. I think there was a bit of background noise, so I don't remember listening to some of the sounds that some of the Sunshine Girls made then. But anyway, we shall move on from that. Um, yeah, I don't know how we move on from Gunter and the Sunshine Girls, but we go and do that anyway. The time is 5:57, and you're listening to episode 40. My goodness me, episode 40 of A Voice for Radio. This could be, gosh, I hope not though, one of the last times you'll hear me on here, because I don't know if we'll still be open, but I hope we will be. I have 10 more exciting episodes planned in the loose sense of the word, um, for you over the coming months. 10 episodes, my goodness me. We're going to have some Eurovision specials. More news during the week about that. But what can we do now? Let's have some music from this good old country. This is Heno Unaranglesi by a Bandana from their album Bold Queen. And no one will say no. And no one will say this is all I wanna do. Oh, 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 I want you in my room. Spend the night together from now into forever. Boom, 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 boom. I wanna go boom, boom. Spend the night together, together in my room. In my room, spend the night together from now until forever. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. I wanna go boom, boom. Spend the night together, together in my room. It's Wanna go my room, let's spend the night together from now until forever. Boom, 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 boom. I wanna go boom, boom. Let's spend the night together, together in my room. My room. I wanna go boom, boom. Let's spend the night together, together in my room. That was Boom 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 there by the Venga Boys. What a classic, eh? What a classic. You're listening to A Voice for Radio, the only show I am sure that will play some classic Elmer Bernstein alongside another classic that is the Venga Boys. Right, the time is 6:06. Wow, it has been 46 minutes. This has gone really quickly, but as they say, time flies when you're having fun, and I am certainly having fun. Right, should we have a segment? I'm not sure if I'm really. It's another one of those ridiculous segments that you just do to try and pass the time. Should I do it anyway? Go on then. Right. This is called. Hold on, no, I didn't set this up yet. Oh goodness me! Any news? Let's see if there's any news. No, there's no news. Ba, 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 okay, well, it's time for a new segment. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing, mate? What are you playing at? What? What are you doing? Yes, right. This segment is called He's Crackers. But how does it work? Well, I will proceed to eat some crackers. It's as simple as that. I've got some crackers. These are Skyflakes crackers, Filipino crackers. Very, very dry, but for some reason I like it. So let's go ahead and can I? Yeah. Yes. Here we go. Let's open that up. Oh, and let's open up the other side because I can't access the crackers. Oh, come on. This is difficult. Yeah, yes. Okay, right. So you get 3 crackers. They're split into 3. So that's 9 crackers, essentially. Mmm. And you know why this is great? Today, I forgot to bring some water. So as you can imagine, my mouth is now incredibly dry. But they are nice though. Sorry, I should sprinkle my mouthful. Mm. 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 Oh, what's happening there? Oh, I have no idea. Cracker. Mm. Well, that's enough of that. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. Right. So we've got a decision here on the show. Do we play some high quality music, but do we play some low quality music? Because we love both on the show. Oh. I just hear someone knock on the door. Anyway, that doesn't matter. I've got a show to do here. Let's play a bit of. What is this? Okay. This is by Simil. And this is about a girl. It doesn't tell us, well, the name of the song doesn't tell us what girl they're talking about. But yes, they're talking about a girl. So here's their song that's about a girl. As you can tell, I've really thought out this segue. What a professional. This is Girl by Summon. And you have to shout it because it's in capitals. That's the rules. Okay. I'm going to finish these crackers, see if there is someone at the door, and then, well, but before all that, let's play this song. I'm like a bird down the highway. I don't know where my home is. I don't know where it is. I didn't but um, um, a voice for radio. I don't know about him. Ah. Suddenly I see what I want to be. Suddenly I see my enemies to mine. Suddenly I see what I want to be. Suddenly I see enemies around me. She's one of the reasons. Suddenly I see Uh, There we go. That was Katie Tunstall there, spelt KT. With Suddenly I See. Before that was I'm Like a Bird by Nelly Furtado. And of course, Girl by Suburban. You're listening to A Voice for Radio. The time is 6:21. We've been on for about an hour, though. My goodness me. But what an hour we have had. Oh, Callum says, you better get out of there infected. Oh my goodness me. I hope not. It's okay. As a computer scientist, I've been practicing self-isolation all my life. So I don't have to worry too much about that as per the Prime Minister's advice. Right, we're going to move on to some more film music because we love mixing up the genres here on the show. But what great pieces of film music, what great pieces of film music would you like me to play? Why don't you send in your suggestions at Extreme Radio or at Lego Kioni? And do remember that Extreme Radio is spelled with just one E. We call that a sensationalized spelling. So it starts with an X. Don't worry, I'm clearing my throat, not coughing. I am safe. Right. Also, you can send me your suggestions on the live chat. Or you can find that on my website, expluceplayer.co.uk. EXPLUCE player.co.uk. Wonderful stuff. Or just type it in on your favorite search engine. Right. Let's have a big one here. This is by one of the most popular, great composers living today. This is John Williams with the theme from that dinosaur film, that big dinosaur film. La 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 la. Pardon me. Na 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 na. na 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 All right. That was Space Jam there by Quad City DJs, and before that was the theme from Jurassic Park by John Williams. Well, hello, if you've just joined in. Choi, what? Joined if you've just joined in. Hello. If you've just joined in. Hello. If you've just tuned in. Hello. There we go. Now we can understand what I was trying to say there. You're listening to episode 40 of A Voice for Radio. I've put my radio hat on. Wonderful stuff, which means the quality of the show should increase according to the rules. Right. Oh, I can't even think of any more segments. Do you want to guess what's in this stir fry? Obviously, you can't guess if you're not watching the live stream, but can you hear it? There we go. That's what it sounds like. And this is what it looks like if you're on the live stream. Tell you what, I'll post the photo on Twitter, and if you can guess what's in the stir fry, you could win some toilet roll. What? That's like gold. No, actually, I can't promise that because I can't find any toilet roll. It's very bad. Please stop buying toilet roll, people. My goodness me. The coronavirus will not make us poo-poo ourselves. I mean, it may be a side effect. I don't know, but it doesn't automatically lead to constant poo-poo. So, yes, it is getting bad at the moment. The last few times I've been to Sainsbury's, no toilet roll at all. Did check my hand sanitizer, but thankfully I've already got hand sanitizer. I was told by a friend in Spain, hello Joel, that he went to 8 different shops to buy hand sanitizer. Couldn't find any. Went to a pharmacy and they asked him if he wanted to be put on a waiting list. My goodness me, it's become pretty bad. But as long as you wash your hands and listen to what the authorities are saying, we could get through this. Right. Shall we play some? Let's play another piece of film music. Let's keep this theme going because it may this or hopefully make you realize how big a role music plays in films. Just imagine, a big a scene from one of your favorite films. Imagine that without English. Imagine that without music. Imagine that scene from Psycho in the shower. Imagine that without the screeching music. It wouldn't be the same, wouldn't it? Would it? That's the main thing we remember. I haven't seen the film, but I even know that. Right. Happy music is what we want. What should we have? I do not know. Do 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 do. Let's have oh come on then, John Williams. Let's have another bit. This is dedicated to that famous owl. La 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 la. Wow, wow. And he did a naughty click, not naughty, a bad click there. Naughty click. Na 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 na. Wow, wow. Oh my goodness me, that was Hedwig's theme there by John Williams. From what film? Of course, it's from Harry Potter and the Sword. No, hold on, what? Now, this is where it's different because it's a Philosopher's Stone here, isn't it? Harry Potter and the. It's I don't know why it's very weird. Yeah. So it was. What was the? I remember reading about it actually. Something that they it was. Oh gosh. Philo. Right, here we go. Come on, Google. I mean, Wikipedia. Right, so apparently it says, that, what? No. No, thank you. Do I just Google it? Yeah, so, well, it says here apparently that because it's the Philosopher's Stone in the UK, sorry, well, well, properly, and then in the US is the Sword of the Stone. They had to refilm every scene where they mention it. Oh, here we go. So, oh yeah, I remember reading about this. Yeah. I was on the wrong page. So, um, Scholastic, which who bought the US rights to the book, they thought that philosopher sounded too archaic for readers. What? Yeah. Well, anyway. Stupid. Estupido. Um. Anyway, yes. So, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone is where that is from. We've turned into like, oh, we played loads of songs by John Williams today. What is happening? Shall we move on to someone else? Okay, then. This is, now, this is an interesting one. So, a lot of you will know that one of my favorite film series is Johnny English. I thank you. The original Johnny English theme was written by Howard Goodall, but for the first film, the music was composed by Edward Shearer. For the second film, Johnny English Reborn, they borrowed elements from the original theme and from the original score from the first film, but it was instead composed by Ilan Eshkeri. But for the third film, Johnny English Strikes Again, the whole score was composed by the original composer of the original theme, Howard Goodall. So we are going to play the opening theme from Johnny English Strikes Again, which I'll be honest with you is one of the best parts of the film. I've said this before. I was deeply disappointed by the third film. I have to be honest with you. But I like what Howard did with the theme. And we can have a listen to that now. We'll play this. No, actually, do you know what? I'll tell you what. No. Oh, did we do that last week? Oh, let me check my notes. Can we do this? If we can, I am going to be so very happy. No, we didn't. Oh, you genius! Right, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We are going to play the original, and then we shall play the newest one. This is the theme from Johnny English, composed. What does it say here? Composed by Edward. No, composed by Howard Goodall, with Edward Shearer, the London Metropolitan Orchestra, and the Johnny English Band. Uh, uh, uh. Ba 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 da da na 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 Meow. Da 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 la da da Meow. Da 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 mama darling no 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 da 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 na 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 da 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 la dum na 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 dum na 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 Never, 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 never know. Never, never, never know. Na, 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 na. Never, 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 never know. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Never, never, never know. Never, 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 never know. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Never, 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 never know. Never, 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 never know. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Never, 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 never. No, 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 no. No, no, never, 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 no. Never, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Never, never, no, no, no. No, no, no. Never, no, no, never, no, never, no, 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 no. No, no, no. Never, no, no, never, 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 no, no. No, 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 no. Da-da. There, that was the opening titles from Johnny English Strikes Again there by Howard Goodall, and the original also by Howard Goodall. The theme from the opening theme from Johnny English. Right, you've had 1.5 hours of me already. My goodness me, can you stick around for a few more? Not a few more hours. My goodness me, a few tens of minutes more. Yes? Okay, brilliant. Now we've had a request here. Hopefully, this is the right one, but I don't know. This is A Grand Day Out. Very want a little getaway. Till I saw a sign. I'll stop kissing you for today. I'm sure that cannot lie. Is a weary other life. On in any other way. was Riviera Life There by Caro Emerald. And before that was A Grand Day Out by Julian Knott. That version there was from the soundtrack to The Curse of the Were Rabbit. Um, of course, Wallace and Gromit. There we go, Hubbard. I hope you're happy. Right, my goodness me. Now this is a very segment lacking show because I forgot to bring anything. There's nothing exciting I can do apart from play music and talk. But what can I talk about? Well, yeah, see? That's why we play music. But we've had enough of these film music stuff. I am sure. For now, let's go ahead and find some other stuff that we might like. So, we are going to play this piece. But how can I describe this piece? Well, another. It's from a TV advert, so it's another one of our peripheral sounds. But um, chicken. Here's your clue. Chicken. Huh? You'll get it. Okay. The music is so loud. was Jerk It Out by the Caesars. Funny enough, got some all the ingredients needed, necessary, for a Caesar salad on Saturday evening. So, what a nice link there I have just thought of. To add a bit of structure to the show. Right. What are you gonna do now? This is really sad. I hope this isn't my last show, because I've got so much more I could give you. Um, but if it is, I'm sure that this next track will suffice. Um, this is another a piece of film music, in the sense that it was in a film. This is Bill Medley and Jennifer Warnes, and it's from that film about, how can I say it without giving away the name of the film. It's about unclean rhythmic movements. There we go. Unclean rhythmic movements. If you have any idea what's in my stir fry, please tweet me and you can win. No, I already said we can't do that. No one can buy toilet roll anymore. There's nothing left. I'll have to find some on campus if you know what I mean. No, of course not. I won't do that. Right, this is it's time for another song. This is from, as I said, a film about unclean rhythmic movements. Take it away. Remember the one thing. And I swear, is it true? Oh, it all to you outside the time of my night. Na. Time of my life. Na, na, na. Ah. That was I've Had the Time of My Life there by Bill Medley and Jennifer Warnes, of course, from the film Dirty Dancing. There we go. Unclean rhythmic movements, you get it? How very witty I am. Ooh, oh, goodness me. My goodness me, we've had 19 songs so far. We've had quite a filmy theme this evening. I don't know how it happened, but yeah, it just seemed to be so. So that's if you're wondering. We've had a question in again from Hubbard. Is it a film theme tonight? No, it wasn't. It didn't mean to be, but it has become so. Right. Shall we have? Let's have. Oh, do you know what? I know what to do. So, do you remember? Oh no, do you know what? It's not that actually. Yeah, do you know what? Don't listen to me. So, how could I introduce this? Well, if you didn't know, my favorite composer is Ludovico Einaudi, and for his last, no, it's not his last album. His 2013 album in a time lapse. There was a special EP with additional remixes to do some of his songs. And one of his pieces, Experience, was adapted into a lyrical piece. And by that, I mean they added lyrics to one of his songs, Experience. So this is Greta Svava Beck, 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 Greta Svava Beck with Circles, which is based on Experience by Ludovico Einaudi. And I thought it was interesting. It was an interesting take on it because a lot of the other remixes, they're just, they make it sound, I don't know, street, with the boom, 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 that kind that kind of thing. But this is I quite enjoyed it actually. So let's have a listen to that. This is Circles with Greta Swaberbeck. If I remember to, yep, okay. If I remember to turn it on, here we go. no. There we go. That was Greta Svaberbeck with her interpretation of Ludovico Einaudi's Experience. Right, it's time for me to depart. Oh my goodness me, we've had 1 hour and 55 minutes of a whole range of music. Uh, but we focus a lot on film scores. We're going to have another classic piece from a film. It's not a score, it's an actual song. And by actual song, I don't mean a score. I don't mean that in a derogatory way. Of course, we love instrumentals, but yeah, this is a song, and by song, I mean a piece of music that has singing uh, alongside it. This is from Toy Story. It says here by Lyle Lovett and Randy Newman. And this will close our show for today. Well, thank you for listening, if indeed you have been. I hope I will get a chance to have some more shows, but if not, what a show we've had, and what a time I've had. After 40 episodes, maybe it's time to stop. But no, I want to reach 50 before I leave. I'll leave you now, and we've got coming up soon. We've got Harry and Rue with their show from 8. But all there is to say from me now is goodbye. Be safe, keep clean, wash your hands, and be nice to each other. This is You've Got a Friend in Me from Toy Story. I wish you a good evening. a friend in me. You got a friend in me. Friend in me. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. Got a friend in me. Wonderful. That was You've Got a Friend in Me from the motion picture Toy Story by Lyle Lovell and Randy Newman. Just before I go, I completely almost forgot. What's in the stir fry? Well, we've got carrots, some char grilled chicken, and mushrooms. There we go. I can tell no one was interested because no one responded. But anyway, now you know. Now I can sleep happy. And now I can go. Goodbye. Goodbye.